What's up, nerds? How's it going? Welcome to another video. That's right, we're bringing out today at Memoria Polis. I did a review about this game a little while ago, and if you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's right up there. That's right. Hopefully, I timed that right in my editing. But if not, well, you suck, Jason, as an editor. But hey, guess what? We're going to play Memoria Polis. That's right. Uh, I've had this game now for quite some time. I've been playing it. I really do enjoy it. I like the natural feel, and I think the AI is getting better. They just recently had an update not too long ago where they introduced some new things into the game that came out before I talked about it in the review. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get ourselves a setup here. I want to make sure that we have everything perfect for this. Alright, here we are. We're going to go ahead and select our game mode. We're going to go with classic mode instead of endless. Endless is still experimental. So let's go ahead and do classic. Now we're going to do the classic map. I would love to try the snow map, but maybe that's something I'll save for a live stream. That's right. Also, I do live stream. I haven't been able to live stream on Fridays, but I do Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So please come and check me out at around 9 o'clock Central. I say around 9 because, well, my daughter, has a hard time going to sleep. But anyways, so we're going to go to classic map. Alright, so as I mentioned in the review, there are roughly 6 types of factions that you can play as. I like to play as craftsman because I get that sweet 25% more natural resources. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and select that. And I'm not going to lie to you, fam. I'm going to spend some time on this and I'm going to try to get this just right. But we will jump to me at the startup. All right, let's go. All right, well, that didn't take too long. That didn't take too long at all. So we're just going to go ahead and plop down our city. Well, it's not a city first. We got to build up that city, right? So we're going to start off with an ancient camp. And we're going to pick this location. This is actually a pretty sweet location. And I'm going to nuzzle, nuzzle or nestle? It's one of those. And I am going to put this city center, this ancient camp, excuse me, I keep on calling it a city center. It will eventually become one, but I'm going to put the ancient camp right here. Okay, so right off the bat, let's go ahead and talk about a few things, all right? I'm going to pause it here. First things first, okay? Up here at the top, we have our inhabitants and we have our workers. Our workers are going to represent roughly a third or so of the population. Okay, these are the guys who are going to be putting in work in the different buildings that I'm going to start constructing. Now, I get my workers based off of my inhabitant population, right? Makes sense. Now I have blueprints. Now, blueprints are extremely important because they allow for construction of particular architectural amazing things. That's a technical term, and that's what I'm going with, and also wonders. I'll have a chance to generate these blueprints later on, and there are certain buffs that will also come up, but we'll get to that in a second. Then, of course, you have your actual resources. You'll have food at the beginning, wood, and then also stone, and then there's coin. Coin will be generated through taxes, but we'll get through that later. Okay, the whole point of this is to upgrade this particular center to stage 5. Once I reach stage 5, I can go ahead and advance to the next era, which would be the Dark Ages or the medieval period. Now, I can also wait for the timer to run out, and this is right here with the cycles. The current antiquity cycle is from 0 to 1200. So at 1200 cycles, I will be forced to move into the next era. So I need to do as much as I can to build up my city so I'm able to prepare to have it grow in the next era. Let's go ahead and plop down some important resources. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and put down a cutting camp. This is going to get me my wood. I want to chop down as much trees as possible. I don't want to leave nothing to chance. Now, I'm kind of restricted to a build area around my ancient camp. Okay, so I have to really be very considerate to where I am. I also need to be, well, maybe not considerate, strategic. That's the word. Strategic. I need to be very strategic as to where I place these buildings. because I am restricted to this area. Okay. Now, eventually, I'll get upgrades and I'll be able to expand this building area, but not so much right now. Now, we got a cutting camp and we have a quarry that's going to be mining out stone. I have two other buildings that I need to put down. A surveyor's cabin. Now, the surveyor's cabin, as you can see, expands that building area, which is really awesome. The only problem is, as you can see, must be placed on the periphery of the constructible zone. So I need to place it a little bit closer, right there. That's perfect. And I'm going to build, and I'm going to build another tower. The more that I advance, the more towers I have access to, which is going to be really great, and it's really beneficial for me. All right, I'll be able to expand my territory in that manner. Now, the one thing that I'm missing is going to be farms, but that's okay. Farms are going to come in a second. I still have plenty of food available right now. So let's go ahead and get this going. So here we are. Now, as you can see, after we placed our city center, we actually had some inhabitants move in. We have roughly about 30 people. All right. And I didn't build none of this. This all came out naturally. And you'll get a chance to see it. All right. It's really, really cool to see how the city develops over time based off of the buildings and the types of buildings that you put. Now, I also have enough stone. All right. That's actually kind of a cool overlay that it tells you exactly how much stone you depending on the area, how much wood is available, how much stone. Let's go ahead and put down 2 farms. Now, this is the coolest part. I actually thoroughly enjoy this part of the game. Now, I'm going to put this farm right here. It really doesn't matter where you put the farms, to be completely honest. I'm going to put down 2 so I can have enough available. It will, the roads will build around it. But on top of that, you'll see the fields as they start to pop in. I'll show you. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I really love seeing the fields kind of like pop up like that. It's really cool. It's way better than like how you build other colony sims where you have to build out your square fields, and instead of it just naturally having a certain shape to it. I really find that really cool. Also, we have enough resources to improve our ancient camp into an improved ancient camp. So why don't we go ahead and improve this ancient camp so we can unlock some things here. So we've upgraded the city center to level 2, and our rewards for this upgrade is the architectural office, the ceramic workshop, the arena, I can't really say what that other one is, but there's some other buildings that revolve around certain cultures. Okay? So this is what I'm going to focus on. Now, on top of that, I also have access to citizen satisfaction, health, safety, belonging, self-esteem, and creativity. Each satisfaction provides bonuses or malices, so be careful not to neglect them. You now have access to factions, which will set up in cultural districts. They can provide gold coin, new buildings, and requests. Okay, so let's take a look at these buildings, right? Also, I have a new decoration. Oh, I need clay now. That's the new thing. So let me see what I got here. Alright, so I put down some new surveyor camps to expand my building area. And also I put down another quarry so I can start collecting clay. Clay is going to be extremely important. I might put down another cutting camp and then also another rock quarry to kind of keep up with the production here. Alright, now let's take a look at those new buildings. First things first, I have a new production building, which is the architectural office. It's going to not cost me anything, so I need this to produce blueprints. It produces 14 blueprints per cycle. All right, then of course I can upgrade that and get more blueprints as it comes along. Now, what's so awesome about this building? It's a medium-sized building, but it also generates 50 attraction. So wherever I put this is going to be a nice location for for the residential areas to expand. So I need 10 workers. I only have 8 right now, so let's go ahead and start building up to that. Okay, so here we go. I found a nice little spot right here close to the city center. This is going to kind of affect the area around it. Now, I do have one complaint. I didn't notice this until I started playing again, and that when I put down these cultural centers or these production buildings, I can't take away the residential housing. I can't bulldoze it and make room for it. There, there's no way for me to do that. It has to happen on its own, which is really crazy to me. All right, now let's take a look at the cultural buildings. All right, so here are the cultural buildings, right? So I have ceramics. This is for my craftsmen. I have an arena. This is for the military people. This is the Escalapium. I'm probably butchering that. Uh, this is for the religious folks. We have the Apogi Center. It's probably a Apogi. Where did I get the P from? A Goji Center for the education individuals. Then we have the Via Edificium, which is for the commercial folks, and then the politics people get the forum. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to purchase the blueprints for the ceramic workshop and then also the Via Edificum. Okay? Probably didn't say that right, and it sounds really bad. But I don't speak Latin, and I wish I did, but I don't. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead and suck it up, Buttercup, and keep pushing. All right, so I need 17 workers for this one. Oh, I also need sand. I'm going to have to get some sand now. And then I also need 15 workers for this bad boy. But I'm going to need to get sand, so that means I need to put a quarry right here on the beach. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put down my first cultural building, and that first cultural building is going to go towards the merchants. So we're going to go ahead and build this. And it provides health services, which is really good. All right, that health services can keep people healthy. Now, I can also do safety, and I think safety is going to help out with the health services, right? And then I also need one more. Ah, I was so close. I was so close. There we go. Now I get to put down the ceramic workshop. I think I'm going to put it about right here. All right, so this one has health. I'm also going to do safety here for this one. All right, now these two cultural buildings are going to try to attract other individual cultures. Now, what I'm hoping to do, I can actually improve it now to level 3. That's really cool. Actually, you know what? Let's not even waste time. Let's go ahead and up the improvement. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Now, if you noticed really quick, you notice as soon as I started upgrading, more houses started to pop here, which was really, really cool. All right, so now that I have level 3, I can now make stonemasons and carpentry. All right, and then also I have something called an area. This is a decorative thing, so I'll be able to improve the the beautification or beautify the area, however they call it, right? I am already going to jump into this production building. I'm going to go ahead and unlock these next two because I want to be able to have these beams and the stone bricks because I'm going to need those for some major upgrades coming up. So we might as well go ahead. Okay, I need 10 here, 10 there, so I need to have 20. Okay. Now, what's so great about these production buildings, like the advanced ones, I don't really need to put them close by. I don't have to do that, which is really cool. Oh, wait. I just noticed we have our first culture. Who is it? It's the Helliites. All right, the Helliites are free citizens. They have no leader, but Theron represents them regularly. These workers are renowned for their expertise in agriculture and food production. They used to be able to feed the Spartan armies entirely, so there's no doubt they'll be able to feed our population just as well. We're going to go ahead and accept them, because we need to start making cash as well, and they're our first faction. Hopefully the next faction comes up really, really soon. Alright, now, let's go ahead and go back to waiting for our upgraded buildings. Alright, so we have 20 workers now, so let's go ahead and throw these down somewhere. We're going to put this about right here. Now, the reason why I'm putting them close by is because this does affect the beauty of the area. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to affect the beauty. And I really just want to focus on building up that city right now. I'll probably end up doubling the production of these buildings later, but just not right now. Actually, can I upgrade? Can I upgrade? What can I upgrade? I can upgrade the farms if I so choose to. I can almost do the cutting camps and stone quarries. What about this one? Same. I can't do nothing with it just yet. What about these? Okay. Probably what I need to do is I'm going to upgrade the architectural office. I'm going to buy that upgrade. And then as soon as I get them in, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. Alright. Now I do know that I can put down a few more surveyor cabins, and I'm going to do that. Alright. Alright, so we have our next culture that has decided to move in, which is really cool. And it's the merchants from the port of Tyr. That's awesome. That's exactly who you wanted to have. That's great. Now we can start moving in a couple of other cultures too. I think the next individuals I'm going to work on are probably the military and also the educated and political districts. That's probably what I'm going to work on next, more than likely. In fact, let me go ahead and unlock those buildings already. I'll go ahead and unlock the forum, and then I'll also unlock there, okay? And then we have these two cultural buildings down here at the bottom. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put down... I might just put down the forum. Actually, you know what? Let me put down this group right here. I'm going to put that there. This is creativity. Creativity, and I want belonging. Alright, to go there. Now I just need to have... I think it's the... Forum is the next one. I only need 21 workers for this. Alright, here we go. Almost. Alright, here we go. I'll put down this building right here. This is going to be the forum. Alright, there we go. So we have our forum. They're going to do a steam. And we will do safety. We already have some issues here because we already had some aggression take place in one of the districts. And then we have an upcoming visit. Alright, which is not good because I'm pretty sure we haven't met any of the other requirements. Okay, actually resources, we actually almost got all of the resources in, which is really cool. Alright, and they're slowly gaining power. In fact, we can probably put down... Yep, that's right. I thought so. Did I upgrade this building, by the way? No, I need 30 workers. I need 30 workers. I cannot get 30 workers. That's crazy. Alright, so I went ahead and put down the upgraded cultural building for the craftsmen, and I put it in this area. That's gonna benefit us quite a bit. We haven't really expanded too much. Actually, let me take... Oh, we got services available now. Oh, yes, that's awesome. So now we have our storage, our warehouse. All right. Hopefully, as soon as the commercial individuals start gaining up there, I'll be able to have access to a market. Okay, so I've added the second upgraded building for the commercial faction, and it's going to go right here in this part of the city. So far, nothing has come up yet. I'm starting to get... Oh, wait. What's going on here? The merchants of the Port of Tyr faction have been established in your lands for many cycles. Its leader, Jezebel, requests your authorization to extend its territory into a new district. This cycle spent in your city has enabled the faction to acquire a number of advantages. So they have power, trust, they have one district to their name, and they have a population of 54. Yeah, go ahead. Come on in. I have taken the time out to upgrade to level 2 for the architectural office. I really want that. I really want to benefit from that. So now I'm going to go ahead and start seeing if I can upgrade some of these buildings. So like for instance, I want to upgrade, let's see. I want to upgrade the small quarry and the cutting camp. I want to upgrade those two. And I'm going to upgrade this particular one. Alright, and that's just going to expand the circle. And will also give me a benefit of using less resources to make a certain product. So I'll take up less trees to make so much wood, and I'll be able to expand out. As you can see, the numbers kind of like increase for my clay. Production camps, and hopefully I can start really getting in more resources, because that's really what I need. And then on top of that, there is, oh yes, I can actually build this now. Where do I want to freaking put this down? I don't know. I should be able to put it like somewhere about right here. This should be good, I think. Perfect. Right there. Oh yes, so I get a health. I'm going to go ahead and do safety, and I'm going to do creativity. Confirm. Because then I'm going to get another building. Let me get another building here. And I'm going to get the Agalma workshop, and this is going to be 550 attraction. Oh, it's going to cost 1,000, 27 workers, 437 wood. I should be okay. And then the next one is going to be this one right here. Alright, but I'm going to put this, I'm going to find a nice little spot right here. Where's a hole in the bag? What are you talking about? Okay, so it looks like this area, I'm going to have to spend some money on the arena. I didn't want to, but I'm going to put down the arena because the arena is going to provide security. Alright, it's going to provide security. It's also going to have some attractiveness. Alright, and this area seems to be kind of like a hotbed area right now. Let me see. Same area? No. Different area. There could be different reasons for that, but we'll go ahead and keep the arena here. Cultural buildings. This one right here. 437 wood. Almost there. Oh wait, I got a faction installation. Look at that, right here. Who is that? Plebeians of Rome? Absolutely. Come on in. The more the merrier. We need more guys like you. And I can finally put down this bad boy right here. And I think I'm going to put this right here. And it's going to provide security and also esteem. It's a large building. It should provide some esteem for the craftsman people, right? That's my logic. Alright. Look at that. The city is coming alive. The Heliotes got some more cultural power, and it's unlocked this one. This is a small building, very cool, and I need bricks for this one. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Oh, look at that. We can also put down this building right here. That's so cool. All right. It's already starting to look like a city. All right. I do need... Oh, look at that. That's just so beautiful. The way these fields look. That is really awesome. And look at that. They're starting to push out towards the fields. Isn't that really cool? And it's starting to eat up some of the forest. I didn't know it actually did that. I thought I had to cut down those trees, but I guess not. Alright. Now, did I upgrade this to part 2? I did. Now, I can upgrade this to part 2. This is going to expand that circle. Or, when it comes time for it, I can just go ahead and just remove it. And then just push it back some more. I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that. This one right here, obviously, it needs to be upgraded because I want a bigger ring. I want to take all of this mountain down in terms of stone. So, I'm going to need that. Let's see. How am I doing? How am I doing? It looks like I'm doing okay for the most part. I probably want to go ahead and get this building right here unlocked. Because this right here is the open market. That's how I'm going to start making some cash. And that's what I need right now. And I have it already. Oh, man. Okay, so it's either a choice. I want the market. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I want the market. There you go. Build that. Alright, so this is another large building. We want to have some belonging here and creativity. Okay? I mean, it is a market square, right? We need to have that building there. Uh-oh, what's going on? Where is this at? It's in the nerd sector. It's in the nerd sector. Uh-oh. They want to expand into some territory as well. That's fine. They're more than welcome to do so. I'm not going to stop them from doing that. All right. Let's see. We can order up another cultural building. Which one? Which one can we unlock? Oh, we can go full on blown with the markets here. I think it's time for us to add... the only one that we're missing is the religion one, right? I think that's the only one. I think we have all of them unlocked. It's just that we're waiting for those particular individuals to show up. And then we'll put the religious temple right here. Or should I... No, you know what? I'm going to put it over here. This is where I'm going to put it. Build. And then it's going to provide creativity. There you go. Now, I'm already halfway through the cycles. I'm halfway through the cycles. And here's my trade route. I'm making 2 gold coins per... Oh, I can unlock this one, which I'm going to do, because I want the cash. Alright, and this is going to give me 1 gold coin, so I'm making 3 gold coins every 5 cycles, which is going to add up, plus the taxes. Okay, so I just went ahead and unlocked the 3rd building in the commercial tree. I need 21 workers and 250 wood. I'm almost there. I might need to put down another chopping camp, another cutting camp, just because I'm just not chopping trees fast enough. And I'm going to have to upgrade it so I can get more wood. Oh, finally. Look at that. The Druids of the Isle of Man, you're more than welcome to come on in. The more factions I have here, the more taxes I'm going to make. So that benefits me in the long run. Alright, so there we go. And what do I need to upgrade? I just need 300 coin and 375 wood. Alright, so I just upgraded my city center to level 4. I can now put down bricks and tile, and I have something called a platea. Alright, so this is going to be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and put down these, get ready for these other proximity buildings. Proximity. Production buildings, you fool. Alright, so around a certain time, I think it's like 800 cycles or maybe 700. I guess it depends on how good you're going in terms of your city. You always get this particular event. So an emissary brings you a letter from the King of Macedonia, who wishes to conquer territory in order to gain access to the Aegean Sea. He plans to lay siege to Amphipolis and the neighboring Greek cities, and sees you as a... I don't know why I said it like that. And sees you as a key ally. You have the necessary soldiers, and the Greek cities have coveted resources. But weakening these cities in order to exploit them would be harmful in the long term. You could also seek political and religious support to moderate the king's ambitions. The choice is yours, and will shape the future. Live up to your convictions. Alright, so I can either defend, and I'll get this building, or I can reinforce, and I can get that particular building. Alright, or I can get this one. I'm not really making a whole lot of money right now, and I'm going to have to start selling goods immediately, and I can get this one. I don't know. I've always gone with this one because I always make more food than I actually do anything else. So I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to go with the tried and true. I'm going to defend. I'm going to choose to help the Greek cities. Can I afford this yet? No. I need 1,000 or so. I mean, I could actually... Oh, no, I can't do the Scola either. I'm kind of stuck here right now. I can't do the religious one. Oh, I can actually put down 2 of these. I can either put down this one, or I can put down the other one. I don't know. It seems pretty interesting. I get the hoplites now. The hoplites are now in my city, and they are now a faction. So I got to make these guys happy. All right. So we just went ahead and upgrade to City Center 5. All right, and I'm already at 932 out of 1200. Now I can go ahead and skip to the next stage, which I really don't want to because I really want to build up what I have here in terms of culture. So I'm going to see what I can do, and hopefully I can do something really good with the time that I have left. I'm really going to try to push the envelope here. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. I think I've recorded quite a bit. And if you like what you see, or if you have any suggestions, by all means leave them in the comments section below. I always like to read the comments and respond. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you around. Bye-bye.